Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Today, I want to talk about vulnerability and how I believe that it is the first step to not only healing, but also to helping you manifest what you're wanting to manifest into your life. So, this weekend, I did my Leo New Moon and Lionsgate Portal event. It was beautiful, it was awesome. It was 10 of us women that came together that wanted to manifest things into our life and to just honor the energy of the Leo New Moon and the Lionsgate Portal and just like come together for healing and manifestation, right? It was great. It was beautiful. And as we were doing the ceremony, I did like a prayer and then did some like a ceremony basically like for the collective and for the group that was there. And then afterwards, I asked if anybody wanted to share what they had for intentions that they had put into their cup for the cacao that we did. And, I asked if they wanted to share, and they didn't have to, but everybody did. And, I started off by just letting them know like the prayers and the love and the heart opening that I wanted everyone to experience, and how I wanted love to come into their lives, regardless of what that meant for them or where it came from, and just like the flow of abundance and love. Since cacao is really about the heart center and the heart healing, and the Leo new moon also represented the heart center as well as the Lion's Gate. So there was just like a lot of theme around love. And as we went around, the very first person that shared, I think it was the first person that shared, got really vulnerable and emotional. And in that moment, we were all connected. In that moment, we could all feel the pain that she was going through. And ironically, even though none of the women there knew each other, they mostly just knew me, there was a lot of similarity of what was going on there, where a lot of women there could very much relate to what she was going through and what she shared. And in that moment of vulnerability, it helped to release any like shame or guilt or pain that was being stuffed down inside, so that it could come up to heal in order for her to manifest what she wants to manifest. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because vulnerability can be a really hard topic. It's like that feeling of, oh, like I don't want to talk, this doesn't make me feel good, like I don't want to talk about this. It has to do with emotional safety, and you have to feel emotionally safe. And what I found so beautiful about that moment was, even though these women didn't know each other, they felt safe enough to share the things that they wanted to share and the things that they wanted to heal and the pain that they were feeling. And although like we may not have known that that was what this event would be about, it made it so much more beautiful. It made it so much more real. And like I said, in that moment, we were connected. Like we were all connected. We all had like this understanding and this like safe space. And when I talk about Arundhati, he talks about, he just did a video recently about how he used to do all these videos about the law of attraction and how he doesn't really do them anymore, because he does videos more about like your belief system and how you can create your reality based off of your belief system, which is what I believe also. I think that's why I resonate so strongly with him. And, the core secret of the law of attraction and creating your own reality really is about your belief system. And in order to do that, you have to go back and rewire old belief systems, old pains, possibly like shadow work. There's a lot of shadow work that goes with years of what we told ourselves, and years of what we believed, and years of pain or dysfunction in our family. And it really is like about going back and being like, is this really how it happened? Or like, is that like what my 5-year-old or 12-year-old or 23-year-old self thought that's what happened? and maybe like taking ownership for some things, or not always taking ownership for some things, let's be clear, or just really like forgiving and letting go and not wanting to be in that space anymore. We get trapped in a sense of like victimhood, or in a sense of we identify with that pain, or we identify with that piece of our life, and it tends to hold us back. And so in order to release it, it's almost like if we talk about it, it releases the pain associated with it and helps to heal it. What's also funny is this goes for people that don't cry. Like if you have a hard time showing emotion, or like not honoring your feelings, or don't know how to cry, like for me personally, it's funny. If I know that I need to release something, I will purposely watch a movie that I know will make me cry. Like I really do this. I like to help myself through the process. I want to feel that emotion. I want to feel that feeling. And in order to do so, it's not like I'm trying to fake it. It's more like I'm trying to get it out. Like I want to like cry it out. I want to like get through it and honor myself and not push myself beyond where I'm supposed to be. Like I don't want to have to pretend that everything's okay if I don't feel like everything's okay. And so because I've become very comfortable with my own vulnerability, I feel like it has catapulted my healing process tenfold, which also has helped me to help others to help their process as well. And it really is about embracing emotion and embracing vulnerability. I believe that this is the first step in order to manifest the life that we want to manifest. So I hope that this kind of helps bring an idea. You can't have like all these amazing, wonderful feelings if you don't heal the original belief systems or the original pain. It's like you can't force your body to believe fake shit if it's not real, right? And in order for it to be real, you have to release the stuff that you're stuffing down and keeping held inside. So I hope this helps, and I hope that with all the energies that are going on right now, just because like we had the Lionsgate portal and the new moon, and it all has to do with like this manifestation and love energy, doesn't mean it's all going to be easy. Doesn't mean that it's going to be like, oh my God, I feel the best I've ever felt. Like that's not always a reality. That's not realistic. And when we put so much energy into like a certain placement or a certain astrology aspect, it's like we're setting ourselves up for possible disappointment, because what if it doesn't live up to our expectations? We don't want to have expectations, right? And so just kind of like figuring out the process. Like the new moon process is when we plant the seed, right? We're planting the seed. And then like the other moon phases are like when it grows and it sprouts, and when it flourishes, and when it comes to fruition and it prunes, and there's a lot that goes into it. So honor the process. This is just the beginning. You got to keep your faith and your belief system throughout the process. That's that whole 4D thinking, right? Like you got to take that leap of faith. You got to start that belief system so that you can get to the knowing piece of it, to the quantum realm of the I don't have to do anything else. I placed in the universe what I want, and now it will come to me in whatever way it's meant to come to me. I can let go of that. So I hope that this helps, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon.